Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Boy, today we're going to be talking about Radiant Britt, the Dad Challenge podcast, Onora, all of the craziness surrounding the Doherty Dozen, and I am just... This video, it's going to get spicy. It's going to get spicy. So originally, what I had planned on doing was making a couple reaction videos to Radiant Britt and her recent 2 videos that she put out about Doherty Dozen and the bio mom of 2 of the kinship kids, which I'm not going to say their name. But things have gotten so out of control with these creators and this family that I want to do my best to not further violate this poor girl and these poor kids' privacy more than it already has been, and try to not further push the gossip and rumors that were started by Dad Challenge podcast, Radiant Britt, and Onora. I'm still going to do a video, I think, reacting to Britt's second video. But today, I literally just want to talk to you guys and get this out and get it uploaded because I'm just so angry. I'm so disgusted and upset about what these people are doing to this family. It's gone beyond petty drama. It's gone beyond nitpicking. It has gone beyond mom shaming. It has gotten so far out of control that I am seriously worried about Alicia's family and the children involved. And I'm going to do my best to stay calm and try to reason with people. But I am very angry, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm, going to have some level-headed, calm conversation like Radiant Britt does when I'm pissed off and angry and frustrated with that community. So I just want to put that out there right now. I am fucking pissed. And I think Radiant Britt is one of the most disgusting people on YouTube, and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to not be nasty and be the biggest bitch on the planet, but I can't help it today because I am just beyond myself of how horrible Britt is, how horrible Dad Challenge podcast is, and Onora, and just so many of the creators in that toxic, disgusting community. So let's start from the beginning, okay? I'm just talking in this video, podcast style again. This is the quickest way for me to get this video out and bring awareness to what's going on because there's not enough people talking about it. But I will leave some channels down below who I appreciate for so much for speaking on this subject because there's not enough people speaking out. So a creator called Abadabs, BTU, Wildflower Tea. There's some other people who have started discussing the huge problem going on in that community, and I will leave them down below, and I am so thankful that they are because it is literally up to us smaller creators to speak on this because no bigger commentary channels in the over a year that I have been talking about this problem have spoken on this. I mean, they speak about everything going on the internet, but for some reason, so many people are ignoring what the Dad Challenge podcast is doing and all these other channels in this toxic fucking community. And I'm so sick of it. And it's we have to carry the weight of bringing awareness to this shit because apparently all of these giant YouTubers don't seem to give a fuck. And I know they know what's going on because Josh is friends with bigger creators. A lot of people are aware about what some of these people are doing. And it's they just don't care. And a lot of these bigger commentary channels discuss family channels. They talk about family channels. So I know that they are aware of the other channels who cover this crap and what they're doing. Okay? So the other day, Radiant Britt, okay, the nasty piece of shit that she is, puts out a video and shares a Facebook post from the bio mom of one of the kinship kids, okay, N. And this bio mom is stating that she hopes her daughter goes to a better place and she loves her and supports her and hopes that, things will get better for her and she's somewhere where she's more comfortable, okay? Keep in mind, bio mom's Facebook is private, okay? It doesn't matter how many followers she has, which we're going to get to Radiant Britt's dumbass excuses and arguments in a second. Radiant Britt thinks she's so much smarter than everybody else. She thinks she is so much more intelligent and full of so much intellect over everybody else when she's actually a fucking idiot. She is not as intelligent as she likes people to think because her rebuttals and arguments fucking suck. And they are easily debunked and they fall flat as a damn pancake. So she thought it was a good idea to put this Facebook post from a private Facebook of Biomom, okay? She thought it was okay to put it on YouTube and just let everybody know how awful Alicia is and how the Biomom is saying that one, not two, okay? There's two kinship kids that are brother and sister. One of them is not there anymore. She's not there anymore and she's going to another home. Now keep in mind, Radiant Britt 100% said in her first video that N was no longer in the home, okay? And now, of course, she's backtracked. Now, saying, she's leaving. It's just I'm so sick of Radiant Britt and her disgusting videos and commentary and her fake concern for Alicia's kids. Just listening to her go on and on about how worried she is about the kids and how, one of them's going to feel guilty and sad for having to leave the sibling and stuff. It's how dare you? How dare you continue to talk about these children? All of you creators should be freaking ashamed of yourself for continuing to talk about these kids more than Alicia does. Okay, so she puts this out and is telling everybody that the kids are not, one of the kids are not going to be in the home anymore, okay? That is personal information. That is personal information that, one, we do not know if it's true or not, okay? We do not know. And two, even if it is true, that is private, personal business and personal matters of these kids. You cannot get on your damn channel every single day and say that Alicia is exploiting her kids and oversharing private info, and then go on your channel and go on to overshare and spread personal business that has not been put online by Alicia or the kids. It's the most hypocritical thing I have ever seen in my life, and this has been a major issue in the anti-mommy vlogger community since day one. This is not new. Dad Challenge Podcast has continuously gotten on his channel and spread personal business and videos and private info about children since he started doing this crap. And nobody cares. All of these people hate mommy vloggers so much, and they are so blind with rage that they cannot see how freaking hypocritical they are, okay? I exposed an entire Discord that is all about hating mommy vloggers, okay? And these people did nothing but sit in there day in and day out, all day long, talking about these people's children. If you go to the Reddit Britt loves to use as a source so much, the Reddit is disgusting. They are constantly speculating about Alicia's kids. Every day. This one looks depressed. This one looks sad. Why is this one getting fat? Why did this one make this face and that face? All of these people say Alicia shouldn't put her kids on the internet because there's people out there that get obsessed with the kids and talk about them and all this stuff. You are those people. You guys are the people that are doing that. And if you call it out, these people say, well, Alicia shouldn't have put it online. It doesn't matter. 2 wrongs do not make a fucking right. We learn that in kindergarten, for fuck's sake. We learn in grade school that just because somebody does something wrong does not give you a right to then turn around and do something even worse. And then justify your behavior by saying that Alicia put it out. It doesn't matter. This is involving children. And the fact that Radiant Britt thinks it's okay to get on her channel and share this private business of this poor girl who has already been through enough. She's already been through enough with her bio parents. She's already been through enough trying to adjust to a new home and a new place where she is not blood related. She has already been through enough with people on the internet picking apart her body. Onora, I'm looking at you, girl. Her body, what she wears, what she looks like, her face expressions. If she looks sad one day, people will point it out in videos. It's gotten so crazy. People are making videos and they will literally give timestamps. They'll say, okay, go to this video. And at 5:27, one of the kids, their underwear was shown for a second. And it's like, you guys are pinpointing and bringing attention to things that most people probably wouldn't even notice. And you're literally directing people to go watch things that you are saying is dangerous. If you are actually concerned about something, you are not going to go to YouTube and tell everyone to go look at it and see it even more. It makes no sense. The logic of this community has never made any freaking sense to me. And Radiant Britt, she has crossed the line so freaking far this time. Her own subscribers are calling her out. And I know they're her subscribers because when you click on the comments, if you go to her video and you click on the comments, they are people that have left her hundreds of supportive comments on her videos. They're not just haters. They're not just, anti-Brit people that are coming to hate on her. These are her actual subscribers. And when you have your own subscribers who hate Alicia telling you that you screwed up and you need to take the videos down and this is wrong and you're a hypocrite and you're exploiting these children even more, I really think you need to take a step back and think about what the hell you're doing. Because people who don't even like Alicia are like, what the hell are you doing? One, you're exposing a private Facebook post from somebody's bio mom that was not put on YouTube by her. You're taking it upon yourself to expose personal business about a girl that you're saying is being exploited and treated badly. That makes no sense. And the way that Britt is arguing and justifying this makes no sense whatsoever. When she started getting called out for this, okay, she's in the comments telling people the bio mom deserves a voice. Alicia always has a voice. Doesn't the bio mom deserve a voice? That's not your place, Britt. It's none of your business. It's not your job or your place to bring in the family members and bio parents of these children and give them a voice. You don't know what the story is. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And this is not the first time that this has happened, okay? Onora and Dad Challenge podcast have also claimed to be in contact with the bio dad, okay? And I'm not going to say too much because it's not my business or personal stuff to share, but if what is being said about the bio dad is true, he should not be near children. And these kids were taken away from them for a reason. People need to stop interfering in matters that they don't belong in. It is dangerous to involve yourself in family affairs like this, in custody battles, in kinship situations, in court situations. It's crazy to me. The shitstorm that Radiant Britt has started is just horrible. You have all these creators now reaching out to bio parents, getting the bio parents involved, and that really scares me because I have a really bad feeling about all of this. These bio parents, the bio mom is now posting videos of Josh, sharing videos of Dad Challenge podcast, okay? She's sharing the video of somebody who is dragging and harassing and attacking the person who is caring for her children. And now she's posting online and making posts like, oh, I just want my daughter to know I'm here for her. Well, if you're in contact with your daughter's going to know you're here for her behind the scenes, correct? It's very shady and suspicious to me that the bio mom is now speaking out publicly. And I really feel like the bio parents are now taking advantage of the situation that is happening right now. And it worries me, okay? We have to keep in mind that these kids are not with them for a reason. And people need to stop interfering in these personal matters that they don't belong in, because somebody's going to get hurt. The kids could be put in danger. We don't know these people, okay? We don't know if they're good people or not. These two kinship kids, from what I know, from what Alicia has said, they have been through a lot of trauma, okay? A lot of trauma that involves their parents. So why people think it's okay to get these bio parents involved and now have the bio parents taking advantage and going online and talking to these creators, it's disgusting. And you guys have to think, if these bio parents were really concerned about the best interest of the children and their own children, they would be going through the court system. They would be going through like CPS or lawyers and doing it the right way. The fact that they're willing to talk to YouTube creators and post online is very concerning to me, because that makes me feel like they have an agenda. Because Josh and Britt are not going to help them get their children back. That is not how they're going to get their kids back if they want them back. So what is the real reason that they're doing that? That concerns me. It really concerns me, and my heart is just like broken for these kids now that all of this stuff is being played out publicly. I understand that Alicia has shared a lot about these kids on YouTube, and I'm not saying that she's perfect. I'm not saying that I think she does everything right and I'm some stan of hers, because that couldn't be further from the truth. But one thing I do know is y'all are worse. These people on YouTube cannot continue to use the excuse that Alicia is exploiting these kids to justify the horrendous behavior that is going on right now. It's crazy. Things are getting really bad, and it seems like none of these creators, even the parents themselves, these bio parents, it seems like none of these people are actually having any concern for what's best for these kids. It's awful, and I can only imagine how the kids feel right now seeing their parents like post on YouTube. People are now saying that like the son has blocked the bio mom, and she's telling everybody that. Why is bio mom telling everybody that her son blocked her? She's so upset that Alicia is putting them online and sharing their business, yet she's going online now and telling everybody their business. It makes no sense. And I'm not trying to mom shame her, okay? I'm not trying to mom shame her. I am happy that she has somebody that could take her children and give them an actual home, an actual life, while she gets whatever she needs to do to get her kids back and get her life together. I know shit happens. I know people fuck up big time, but she should be grateful. She should be grateful and thankful that her children are with somebody like Alicia, okay? All of you people who are demanding that the kids be removed and are actively trying to insert yourselves and get the kids removed, you guys must not have any knowledge of the foster care system. You guys must not know what most foster homes are like or what group homes are like. And I'm going to tell you right now, I do. I had to be in the system for a while when I was a teenager, okay? And not because of anything my mother did, but because I was a very troubled teenager. I'm going to get a little personal here for a second so I can tell you guys where I'm coming from, okay? I was a very, very troubled teenager, okay? My mom was a single mother for a while. She was great. She did everything she could to take care of me. She worked her ass off, but I was a troubled teen. Some kids are troubled, and it doesn't matter how much of a loving home they have. They are troubled. They have mental health issues. They have problems. It doesn't matter. You cannot blame the parents if some of these kids have issues. It's not right, because a lot of teenagers have issues that come from great, amazing homes. Anyway, I was a very troubled teenager, okay? I wasn't going to school. I was on drugs. I was, having sex. I was reckless. I was bad. I gave my mother hell, okay? I had to be removed because of my own behavior and actions, and they felt that my mother was unable to control me or give me the discipline or do whatever. I just had to be put into group homes, many of them, because no matter what my mother did, I refused to go to school. So I was a truant, and they took me away. I was a truant, and I was on drugs. Group homes are not fun, okay? I could have only dreamed to be in a house like Alicia's when I was sent to group homes, okay? Now, I wasn't in some of the worst ones there are, okay? But when I tell you group homes are like jail, okay? They are cold. They are very structured. There's no love. You're not feeling like you have a parent taking care of you. It's very clinical. There's the workers there. It's very, just very cold and structured, and you have to clean, you have to do all this stuff. You can only eat their food, okay? You don't get to eat what you want to eat. You don't get to eat all the delicious stuff that Alicia buys for her children. You don't get to go out and go to school and go out to your friend's house and have friends. You go to school and you come back to the group home. And if they feel like you behaved enough that week, if the entire house behaved enough that week, you would get an outing to the park for an hour. You couldn't leave. You couldn't go outside without permission. It is not fun. Since Britt loves to brag about her logic and critical thinking skills and saying she's so intelligent, let's actually use logic and critical thinking for a second, okay? All of you guys who are demanding kids be removed and put into a quote-unquote better situation, let's look at the actual reality of what would happen, okay? The most plausible, the most realistic reality of what would happen if these children were removed from Alicia's care. Who she is a loving mother with a home. They have a life, they have food, they have friends, they have a room, they have an actual home life. They are not living in a sterile, cold group home. What's going to happen when these kids get removed? They're going to go back into the foster care system. And these are already children that nobody wanted. They were already children that were not being placed with people. Alicia takes kids in. Let's remember, guys, Alicia takes children in that are having trouble being adopted and taken in, and who are forever in the system because nobody is taking them. So what's going to happen is they will go back into the system, and they will go back into group homes, possibly separated from their siblings, okay? And what are y'all going to do when this girl gets placed into a horrible situation? Do you know how many bad foster homes there are out there? You guys want to talk about Alicia and how she buys too many freaking Doritos and, talks about them on YouTube too much? You have no freaking idea how disgusting and nasty some of these foster homes can be. You have no idea the trauma and ABUSC that these kids can suffer by possibly being placed into a worse situation. So Radiant Britt needs to shut the hell up and put a sock in it, because she has no idea what the hell she's talking about. She clearly is a very sheltered fucking person if she thinks that these kids are going to go to a better place. Because I can tell you right now, 90% sure that if they are placed into another home, it's not going to be any better than Alicia's home. Most foster people who take in kids are not like Alicia. Most of them are very structured and strict, and they have all these kids. They're very cold. They're not motherly. And they, a lot of them just take kids in to collect a check. Britt needs to shut the fuck up and stop inserting herself where she doesn't belong. So does Josh. So does Onora. So do all of you people who are claiming that you care about these kids, yet are inserting yourself into their personal business and possibly risking them being put into a home where they're going to suffer even more trauma. It is highly unlikely that they will find a better place to live over where they are now. It is so highly unlikely, it's not even funny, you guys. They are never going to find a situation like Alicia's house. The way that she treats those kids like they're her own and gives them the world and iPads and food and trips and vacations and clothes and love and everything they can dream of. They will not find that anywhere else in the foster care system. And it pisses me off to no end to watch people like Radiant Britt sit on her fucking pedestal and say that these kids need to be taken out of there. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She is so ignorant and uneducated on so many matters that she speaks on. It's outrageous at this point. Leave these kids alone. They have suffered enough trauma for a lifetime. And you guys are not helping. You're not protecting any children. You're hurting them. And it's so frustrating that these people cannot see that they're making this worse. You guys caused this drama, not Alicia. Alicia is not to blame. Alicia is not the one dragging these bio parents into YouTube. You guys are. You're the one who's following them on Facebook and sensationalizing every single thing Alicia does and sending it to these bio parents to get them upset. Something bad could happen. You think it's okay to rile up these parents and piss them off? Look what's happening. Let's go back to the Sophie Long case, which I'm going to tell you fucking Josh, Dad Challenge Podcast, and Britt were involved in, I might add. Seems like a pattern of behavior, yeah? Josh pushed Michael Long, the father, got him all riled up, fed his anger, fueled his hatred for his ex-wife. Britt was sharing the GoFundMe, Annie was, and this guy got so angry and worked up from all the people online feeding his hate and anger, and he ended up kidnapping his own daughter. What are you guys gonna do when one of these bio parents snaps and ends up hurting one of these kids? Are you going to take accountability for that? Or are y'all just going to sweep it under the rug again and move on to your next victim and your next family that you're going to destroy? It's disgusting. And I freaking had it. It is so way out of line, it's not even funny. Somebody is going to get hurt. Britt and Josh and even Amy, and I hate to say it, I don't hate Amy, Onora, but like all of you guys do not realize that you have been feeding these angry, hateful people for months. You have been giving them a place to go to fuel their hatred for Alicia and take things way too far. They're calling schools. They're calling CPS. You guys are getting them so riled up that they are going real life on this family. And then you guys don't want to take any accountability. You have to. It is your fault too. You cannot just keep placing the blame on Alicia anymore. You guys are doing worse than Alicia. You are actively hurting these kids and you don't even see it. And most of these creators are just doing this for views and money, and they don't even care that they're harming a family and ripping them apart. It's just awful, you guys. And I feel like I'm banging my head against a wall because nothing changes and it doesn't stop. And more people just enable the behavior and fuel this hateful community, this toxic community. If you guys do not think there's something wrong with finding bio parents on Facebook and following them, if you don't think there's something wrong with all of the stuff going on right now, then you really need to take a step back and reevaluate what you're doing and step out of that community, because you're getting so wrapped up and you have blinders on. Because if you actually stepped on the outside and looked from the outside of what's going on, and you could put aside your hate for Alicia, you would see that this is not normal. This is not commentary. You guys are not doing commentary. You are a hate community. Commentary is making a video, giving your opinion, and moving on. It's not commentary to be getting sources and screenshots from family members' Facebooks, to be contacting companies, to have all these people reaching out to you with quote-unquote inside info, to be making 50 videos a week on one mom. That's not commentary, you guys. It's not. You guys are a hate group, and it's almost like a cult at this point. And you guys are so blind to what you're doing, and it's like you don't even want to hear it because you have all these people telling you that you're right. And now you have created for yourself an audience that wants this every day, and you have to keep that up now. If you stop talking about Alicia tomorrow, what is going to happen to your channel? If you stop talking about groceries and all this stuff, like, what's going to happen? It's not normal behavior. Your subscribers are going too far, and it pisses me off that these creators are not calling this out. You guys are not spending any time telling your subscribers not to do this stuff. You're not spending any time calling out the channels who are trashing children, who are contacting family members, who are inserting themselves in kinship arrangements and court things. And why are you able to get on your channel every single day and trash Alicia, but you literally do not spend not even 1 minute calling out the hateful people on Reddit, calling out the creators that are going way too far? Where is the videos about that? Where are the videos about all the people who are going real life and calling CPS and calling the school, trying to contact the adoption agency, trying to contact the family members? Why are you guys not speaking up about that? Instead, you're continuing to talk about Alicia every day and ignoring all the shitty stuff that's going on, acting like you're separate from that. Oh, I'm not a hate channel like them. Vaguely mentioning the people who go too far, but not actually calling it out. And you have no problem using these hateful people for information. You have no problem letting these subscribers slide into your DMs and pretend they're a fucking source and then go on your channel and spread the bullshit. It's disgusting, and I'm over it. I am fucking over that community. It has gone way too far, and you guys are going to get people hurt. And if you think this is Alicia's fault, you are just as accountable. You are just as responsible, if not more responsible, for the things that have been done to this family for months. Because you do not call it out. You do not correct your subscribers. You do not put them in line. You do not put them in check. You do not tell them, don't do this, don't do that. You don't call out the creators in your community that are going too far. And it's wrong. It is fucking wrong. And look at what has happened. People are enabled and you make excuses and you justify your behavior until things have gone so far, nobody can control it or stop it. And it's so disappointing to see all these creators in that community not saying a damn thing. Why is it all of us on the outside calling out how wrong this is? Why are you guys not stepping up and saying, hey, this is too far. This is fucking wrong. Why does it take so long for that to happen? What needs to happen? Like, what tragedy has to happen for you guys to wake up and realize you are a part of a hate community that is toxic and becoming dangerous? All of y'all who know who Onora is, yet said nothing when she doxed me and showed my social security number. Where's the videos about that? Where's the videos about Onora digging into my personal life and literally spreading all of my personal information on her channel? I didn't see anybody calling that out. But the next day there's 5 videos out about Alicia and what she bought at the grocery store. It's a joke. That community is a joke. The cause is nothing. Your cause means shit. You aren't helping children. You are hurting children. And that fucking community is the biggest bunch of hypocrites I think I've ever seen. It's disgusting. And I know I'm getting real fired up and pissed off, but I've had it. And I'm so sick of people in that community and other creators staying silent and not speaking up about the wrongs going on. If you can sit on your channel and talk about every single thing that you think Alicia's doing wrong on a daily basis, from fucking using too much jelly, to the laundromat, to how many chips she bought, to what she fed her freaking kids, but you can't get on your channel and talk about all of this shit that's gone too far, the real stuff. This is the real, serious problems. There are actual, dangerous, disgusting things going on in your own community. And all you have to say is Alicia bought too many groceries this week. Get out of here. It's gross. It's fucking gross. So all of y'all seriously need to leave this family alone. You need to leave these kids alone. And you need to let the family deal with their custody and kinship the way that they need to deal with it with the court system. And Josh needs to stay the fuck out of it. Britt needs to stay the hell out of it, because neither one of them even know what they're doing. And when something bad happens, when it comes out that these maybe bio parents are not good people, not saying they aren't, but if it came out and they did something, they're not going to take accountability. They are going to wash their hands of it, sweep it under the rug, and move on. And all of you will be responsible for the destruction of a family and destroying children. And anybody who didn't speak up, you're responsible too. You are just as responsible if you're not speaking out about this crap and calling it out. If you want to sit with your blinders on and pretend that you don't know what these channels are doing, you are just as responsible. Okay, guys, I took a break because I was getting real pissed off and worked up, but I want to go back to, let's circle it back to the videos that Britt did. And I want to talk a little bit about the arguments and justifications and excuses that she's making of why she did what she did and why it's okay, even though people are telling her she's wrong, okay? I'm probably going to miss some stuff, but I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head, okay? Now, one of the things Britt said, why it's okay, that she brought up this personal business, okay? She literally said, well, it's going to be spread anyway. People expose, personal messages. They get leaked all the time. So that means it's okay for Britt to expose personal business about a minor child. That's the key here, is that it's a minor child and her living situation that should not be put out by Britt or anybody else. Okay? It doesn't matter if it was going to get spread anyway. Britt is the one in this moment who is spreading it first because she wanted to be the first one on it. She wanted to be the first person to tell everybody how awful Alicia is and this girl's leaving. And another thing, if Alicia did something wrong, all of the kids would be removed, not just one. If Alicia was actually neglectful and awful and all this stuff, it makes no sense why just N would be being taken away. That doesn't even make sense, okay? Another thing that she said is that the bio mom needs a voice. No, she doesn't need a voice from you, Britt. And why does she need a voice on YouTube? Let's think about that, guys. Does she need a voice in the court system? Absolutely. Does she deserve a voice in their real life when it comes to this custody arrangement? Yes, she's the bio mom. But why does Britt think that she needs a voice on YouTube? Because she wants bio mom to get on and drag Alicia. She wants bio mom. She's using bio mom to further her own narrative and agenda that Alicia's horrible and she hates Alicia. So of course Britt wants her to get on and scream from the rooftops how awful Alicia is. But if bio mom and Britt really had the best interest of the children in mind, Britt would not be saying that she needs a voice on YouTube. She needs a voice in the courts. She needs a voice in front of a judge, not YouTube. There is absolutely zero reason why bio mom needs to be on YouTube speaking out against Alicia. Zero. And I don't care. A lot of y'all are going to come to my comments and say, well, but Alicia did this and she talked about bio mom and she put the kids on the internet. It doesn't matter. If bio mom and Britt and Josh are upset about Alicia speaking on her children on internet, none of them should do it either. They have no right to do it either if they don't want Alicia to do it. Another thing. In her second video, she actually got on and was like, well, I just had this brilliant argument that, everyone was so willing to talk about Jessica Kent when her personal stuff was put out. It's no different. Britt, you're a dumbass, dude. Of course it's different. Jessica Kent is a grown adult. This is a minor child's business. Jessica Kent is a grown adult. If people were exposing private living matters and all this stuff about her children, I would say that that's 100% wrong as well. So Britt's dumb for comparing the two situations. So again, that argument falls flat. If Britt actually cared about what's best for the kids, she would be encouraging the bio mom to work with Alicia, because Alicia is the one who's been appointed to care for the kids. So that means that Alicia and bio mom need to be getting along and they need to be working together to do what's best for the kids. She would be encouraging bio mom to get off of YouTube and go through the proper channels to voice her concerns and do what needs to be done so everyone's happy. To get the kid back, she would be encouraging bio mom to continue doing what she needs to do to get the kids back the right way. That's what Britt would be doing if she actually cared about N. If she feels that N needs to go back to her mother, Britt would not be encouraging the bio mom to speak out against Alicia. Bio mom needs to work with Alicia. They need to be a team. That is why I know Britt does not care about the kids, because if she did, that's what she would be doing. If Josh actually cared about the kids, that's what he would be doing too. All of these people who pretend they care about the kids are more concerned with getting Alicia exposed and dragged and talked about by the bio parents than actually trying to diffuse the situation and mediate. If they are so insistent that they need to butt their heads in and stick their noses where it doesn't belong because they quote unquote care about the kids, they would be trying to mediate and facilitate conversation and trying to get them to work together to come up with a plan that works for everybody and keeps kids, bio mom, and Alicia happy. That is what happens when you are actually trying to help people. people who are advocates and professionals and actually want to help families, they want to mediate and come up with a plan of action on how Alicia and the bio parents can get along, can work together, and how they can both do what's best for the children. What's best for the children is not the bio parents going to creators on YouTube and speaking out against Alicia. You guys are pinning these people against each other when they really should be working together. They need to be working together, and I will say it till the cows come home. You do not give a crap about the kids. You don't. You just don't. And you prove that every day with your actions. Another argument that Britt made is, we can't believe Alicia. Oh, just because she says that N is home and everything's fine doesn't mean it's true. Again, Britt, you're missing the point. Either you're stupid or you're intentionally missing the point and trying to twist things and manipulate and make arguments that were defend arguments that were never made. Okay? Because that's what Britt loves to do. It doesn't matter. It's a minor child who is clearly going through something. We don't know the real story. And it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter if Alicia's lying or not, because it's not our business. We don't have to believe Alicia. We don't have to believe Biomom. What we need to do is stay out of it and let Biomom and Alicia and the court system figure out what's the best plan of action for N. And keep our noses out of it and stop trying to get involved. So it doesn't matter what Alicia says. And I find it extremely hypocritical that all these people who are saying they don't want Alicia sharing information are now demanding that Alicia give them updates and tell them where the kids are. It's wild. This is crazy, you guys. As I'm recording this video and editing, okay, Onoras went live with Brandy, and the Biomom is in the chat, and Brandy is speaking for Biomom, okay? The Biomom is in a chat on a channel that has dragged her children, called them ungrateful brats, talked about her daughter's body parts and clothes, and dragged Alicia, the person who's been taking care of her kids. And Brandy, who thinks she's so smart and knows everything and is like the savior of people, is literally blasting this situation on YouTube, okay? She's sharing N's personal business and information and saying that N went to a psych ward and all this stuff. Okay, they're all talking about the kids freely and openly, dragging Alicia, saying that she's this and she's that. You guys, this is very sus to me, okay? If Biomom actually cared about her children, she would not be doing this on YouTube. She would not be going to DCP. And I knew it. I could feel it in my bones that a fundraiser was coming. I knew this woman had an agenda. And it seems to me that agenda is money and getting revenge on Alicia. Okay? So now, of course, Biomom needs an apartment and a lawyer, and there's already a GoFundMe started to raise money for her to get her children back. And you know what's hilarious about this and sick at the same time? This is crazy. Any lawyer, okay, they are actually ruining her chances. That's how stupid these people are. If Biomom had any chance of getting those kids back, these people are ruining that for her. Any lawyer who's trying to help her get these kids back would tell her to shut up, get off the internet, stop working with YouTube creators, stop bringing all of this stuff to YouTube, because this is not helping her. Even if everything she's saying is true, which I don't buy it, I don't believe it, just gonna say right now, but even if it is true, please tell me how Brandy and Biomom talking about it on YouTube is going to accomplish anything. What is that doing? What is that doing besides them getting back at Alicia by dragging her publicly. That is not going to get her children back. All of the stuff that she needs to do with the court system could get her kids back. But there is absolutely zero reason why Brandy needs to be talking about this on YouTube, when Brandy and Onora have literally spoken out about how awful Alicia is for sharing N's personal business. This is outrageous, you guys. These people are sick. And mark my words, this will end badly. This will end badly, and all of these people will regret getting involved with these bio parents. I don't trust it. Something is off. Something is shady. Any mother who actually cared about her kids' well-being would not be on YouTube right now on channels like that. They would be staying behind the scenes, staying quiet. Guess who's quiet? Alicia. Guess who is not talking about the issues going on with N? Alicia. Alicia is the one who is not speaking about this. Alicia is keeping quiet. These people are the one who are exposing the issues going on with N, her living situation, her mental health, what she's going through. Her bio mother, Onora, Josh, Britt, and Brandy, are the ones who are bringing this publicly. How ironic is that, you guys? The people claiming that Alicia is doing this horrible shit to N is the one who is keeping silent and trying to protect N. By being very tight-lipped, by not giving any information, she has not said one thing about what's going on with N. Besides, everything is fine. Did she tell everyone? Did Alicia tell everyone that she was in a psych ward or whatever? No, she did not. Brandy is just the one who just told everybody that. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? This is crazy. They are literally exposing her private business to YouTube just to get back at Alicia. And Bio Mom is enabling it and supporting it and giving them info about her own daughter. She is literally giving private information about her own child to Brandy to spread on YouTube just to get back at Alicia. It is deranged. And these people are so arrogant and stupid, they cannot even see that the bio mom is using them. They cannot even see that the bio mom is using them to get back at Alicia and get money and do all this stuff. These people are idiots, dude. They are fucking idiots. Again, I will say one more time. Who is keeping it quiet? What's going on with N? Alicia. Who's telling everybody what's going on with N's private business? Brandy, Onora, Biomom, Britt, and Josh. The very people who claim they care about children and their privacy and protecting kids are the ones who are bringing this to YouTube. And it's absolutely wild to me that they think they're doing something here. They really think that they're doing something. If Biomom had any chance of getting her kids back, they are destroying it by bringing this to YouTube. Any judge is going to take a look at what Biomom's doing right now and going to be like, wow. I can almost guarantee if Biomom does get a lawyer, they are going to tell her to be quiet and get off the internet and do the steps she needs to take to actually get the kids back, what the courts require. If the courts are requiring things for her to get the kids back, clearly she has not met that yet. And if she needs a GoFundMe and a place and she doesn't have money for all this stuff, then clearly she's not ready to take her children back and take care of them and feed them and clothe them and provide housing for them. And I'm not shaming her for that. We all go through hard times. I'm just saying getting donations is not going to help her take care of these kids on a daily basis. If she was ready to have them back, she would have them back. And it's crazy to me that these people are getting involved and think they're doing something here. This is all very suspicious and shady to me, and mark my words, something is off and it's going to end badly. And I'm shocked that the bio mom is going this route. And I feel really bad for these kids. I really do. Wow. All right, guys, this video is long enough. That's all I got to say. I'm just disgusted. I am so disgusted with people on YouTube and the anti-mommer vlogger community. It's not even funny. I got another video coming. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Anybody who has the guts to get on and talk about what's going on, I appreciate you, because not enough people are doing it, and so many people are pretending they don't think it's wrong, it's not happening, and it's so disappointing. Okay, that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully something will happen. Hopefully something will change, but I'm not holding my breath. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video.